Good morning, Leo. Before we dive in, remember, if you enjoy these daily insights and want to keep receiving them, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us on this journey. Your energy fuels this space, and every day we explore together becomes a new layer of understanding. Today, August 30th, 2025, something about your path feels unusually sharp, almost as if life is placing a magnifying glass over the small details you might otherwise dismiss. You are often known for your ability to see the bigger picture, for lifting your eyes to the horizon while others keep their gaze fixed on the ground. But right now, Leo, it's not about the distant horizon. It's about what's directly in front of you. A message in someone's tone, a hesitation in their eyes, or even a silence that lingers a moment too long could carry more truth than any grand gesture. Your relationships are at the center of today's unfolding energy. The bonds you've been building, whether in love, friendship, or family, are showing their deeper sides. Not everything is as it appears, but that doesn't have to mean betrayal or loss. Sometimes the secrets people keep are not designed to hurt you, but rather to protect themselves from their own vulnerability. And yet, Leo, your heart is too sharp to ignore when something feels off. The challenge is knowing whether to push for the truth or to let it surface on its own. On the financial front, an interesting tension builds. It's not necessarily about a lack of resources, but about the feeling that something you've been working toward is moving slower than you'd like. There's a part of you that wants immediate recognition for the effort you've been pouring into your work or personal projects. But the universe seems to be asking you to hold, to steady yourself. What you don't see yet is that someone around you may already be observing your progress quietly, perhaps preparing to make you an offer, a suggestion, or a step toward collaboration that could change the trajectory of your path. Psychologically, you may notice a tug of war inside yourself. On one side, there's a deep hunger to trust, to believe in the people you love, to let them hold your heart without fear. On the other, there's a sharp awareness that not everyone around you is moving with the same honesty you give so freely. This creates a kind of subtle paranoia, a sense that you must keep watching, keep listening so you don't miss what's really going on. But Leo, here lies today's lesson. Balance your vigilance with compassion. Guard your heart, yes, but do not build walls so high that you miss the beauty still offered in small, genuine moments. In the realm of love, the day stirs both curiosity and caution. Someone might say something that makes you wonder about their true intentions. It could be as simple as a half-hearted excuse, a delayed response, or even a compliment that feels a little too rehearsed. Your instincts are sharper than ever now, so trust them. But also ask yourself this: is what you feel a reflection of their truth, or of your own fear of being let down again? Only you can know, and the answer may not arrive all at once. In friendships and family, a conversation could take a surprising turn. Someone may reveal a hidden frustration, or even confess something that has been weighing on them for longer than you realize. Your role is not to react with pride or judgment, but to listen. Sometimes, listening is more powerful than solving. And your ability to remain steady in the storm may be exactly what the people around you need. As the evening unfolds, there's also the possibility of clarity arriving in unexpected ways. A casual interaction, a message, even a dream could give you a hint about where things are heading. The truth you didn't expect may not be a thunderclap. It could be a whisper, but one that carries the weight of everything that follows. So, Leo, stay alert but also open. Life today is not asking you to solve every mystery or confront every shadow. It's asking you to notice, to prepare, and to hold steady as the layers of truth begin to reveal themselves. And what's most important is this: the story unfolding now is not yet complete. There are threads still weaving, pieces still falling into place, and what you sense today is only the beginning of something larger. And tomorrow, as the next chapter begins, you may find that what feels uncertain now becomes the very key that unlocks. Perfect, Leo. Let's continue where we left off yesterday's unfolding journey, expanding it deeper into the human side of your story. The energy of today, August 30th, 2025, moves with a strange duality. On one hand, there's a sense of progress, a feeling that the wheel of life is finally shifting in your favor. On the other, there's a whisper of hesitation, as if the universe wants to test your patience once again. This tug of war may leave you restless, unable to decide whether to push forward with boldness or wait quietly for the right opening. And yet, Leo, this very tension is the soil in which your greatest clarity is about to grow. At the center of this unfolding lies the question of trust. Who deserves it? Who has earned it? Who has quietly betrayed it without you even realizing? These are not easy questions, but they are unavoidable now. You may notice small cracks in the way people speak to you, subtle inconsistencies that suggest their intentions aren't as pure as they once seemed. It could be in love, where passion feels alive on the surface but hides a deeper hesitation, or in friendship, where loyalty feels a little more conditional than you had hoped. the discomfort these realizations bring is not meant to break you. It's meant to sharpen you. Financially, the theme of today isn't loss, but control. You may find yourself thinking carefully about where your energy, time, and money are going. A purchase you've been considering could suddenly feel less urgent, not because you don't want it, but because part of you realizes it's more about distraction than necessity. At the same time, someone might tempt you into a conversation about investments, work opportunities, or long-term plans. Listen carefully. Buried in those words could be an insight that shapes your direction for months to come. But, Leo, the most pressing part of today isn't material, it's emotional. You may feel the presence of half-truths around you, like fog hovering in the air. Someone close may not be telling you the full story. It doesn't necessarily mean they wish to deceive you, but it does mean they are protecting a part of themselves from exposure. This could leave you torn. Do you press for the truth, or do you wait and let it come out in its own time? The danger is not in the secret itself, but in how your mind reacts to it. Overthinking, imagining worst-case scenarios, or projecting old wounds into the present moment could create battles that don't yet exist. Your challenge, Leo, is to recognize when your intuition is guiding you and when your fear is speaking instead. Sometimes your sharp instincts are correct. Other times they're colored by past disappointments that still echo in your heart. Learning to tell the difference will be your true strength today. Relationships may also stir tension. If you are in a partnership, expect moments where conversations become strangely sharp, even over small matters. A careless comment or an overlooked detail could trigger something larger, forcing you to face unresolved emotions. If you are single, the energy may manifest as a test. Someone could step into your path who feels magnetic, but you can't quite tell if they are sincere. The attraction might be real, but their stability remains in question. Don't rush, Leo. Let their actions reveal more than their words. Family dynamics also surface with an intensity that cannot be ignored. An older figure, perhaps a parent, sibling, or mentor, might remind you of responsibilities you'd rather not face right now. At first, this may feel frustrating, as though you're being held back from your freedom. But if you look deeper, you may realize that their concern, even if poorly expressed, comes from a place of care. How you choose to respond, to argue, to dismiss, or to truly listen will shape the balance of that relationship for the days ahead. Psychologically, today is about unraveling the story you tell yourself. You may catch yourself doubting, wondering if the loyalty you give so freely is truly valued by others. At the same time, a fiery pride rises within you, reminding you that you are not someone who begs for affection or approval. This inner conflict, the longing to be cherished and the determination to remain unbroken, is the battlefield of the heart you must cross. And yet, the beauty lies in this very duality. Only by allowing yourself to feel both sides will you. Discover the strength to move forward with clarity. As night approaches, there is a subtle shift in energy. You may find yourself reflecting, replaying certain conversations in your mind, analyzing gestures, words, and silences. What did they mean by that? Why does they pause before answering? Why does something feel unfinished? These thoughts are not random, Leo. They are signals. The truth is weaving its way toward you, and your spirit already senses it before your mind can name it. And so the day closes not with answers, but with questions. Who around you is showing their real self, and who is still wearing a mask? Who is ready to stand beside you as you grow, and who is quietly slipping away? Who will confess what you already suspect, and who will remain silent, waiting for you to confront them first? The mystery of today does not resolve itself. It stretches forward, pulling you toward tomorrow, where the threads left loose will begin to tighten. And as you prepare to step into the next sunrise, Leo, remember, every whisper, every hesitation, every small detail matters. The truth you're seeking is closer than you think. The threads of the last days have pulled you here, Leo, into a place where silence carries more meaning than words. You felt it through glances that lingered too long, conversations that ended too abruptly, promises that were left halfway hanging in the air. Today, the universe doesn't come to deliver an answer neatly wrapped in clarity. Instead, it challenges you to stand inside uncertainty without letting it shake your confidence. All along, the signs were present. A flicker of doubt when someone spoke, a sudden coldness in their tone, a message that took hours longer to arrive than it should have. On the surface, these seem like small details, but in your heart, Leo, you knew they were signals of something deeper. The question has never been whether the truth exists. It has always been whether you're ready to face it when it emerges. Your strength lies not in control, but in recognition. If someone has betrayed you, time will reveal it, not your overthinking. If a friend has been holding something back, life itself will create the moment where their silence cracks. If love has been slipping away, you will feel it not through words, but through the way they hold or don't hold your gaze. And if opportunity is approaching, it will not need to scream. It will appear quietly, yet unmistakably in your path. But today carries more than just waiting. It carries the energy of choice. You may find yourself standing at a crossroads, both paths demanding an answer. One road whispers of safety, staying with what you know, keeping the circle of people and routines exactly as they are, even if some of them secretly drain you. The other road demands courage, letting go of illusions, daring to call out the truths you see, and stepping toward a future where you no longer settle for half-hearted loyalty. Financially, there's a revelation hidden in plain sight. Perhaps you realize you've been giving away your energy, your time, your money, your creativity, to something that hasn't been giving back. Or perhaps someone's advice finally lands in your heart in a way it never did before. Today asks, are you investing in growth or are you investing in distraction? The line between the two is thinner than you think. On the emotional level, the energy intensifies. Expect conversations that are not casual. Even the simplest words may carry an edge. If someone tells you everything's fine, but their eyes look away, trust your intuition. If someone insists they're loyal, but their actions are inconsistent, believe what you see, not what you hear. The challenge for you, Leo, is not whether you notice these inconsistencies. You already do. The challenge is whether you allow your love and loyalty to blind you from acting on them. For those in love, this day feels like a mirror. If your bond is genuine, expect intimacy to deepen, perhaps through a shared vulnerability or an honest confession that makes you both feel raw but closer. But if cracks exist, today is the day those cracks glow under the light. Silence feels louder, distance feels sharper, and your heart, brave as it is, must decide, do you mend or do you walk? Away? For those single, attraction might come from unexpected places. Someone could cross your path who seems magnetic, but behind their charm lies a question. What do they truly want? Are they drawn to your light, or are they seeking a fire to warm themselves without ever bringing their own flame? Look closely. Leo, sometimes desire is real, but not every desire is meant to stay. Psychologically, today is about releasing illusions. There's no peace in carrying old wounds into new connections, nor in carrying old fears into present opportunities. You are being asked to rewrite the story you've been telling yourself, the one where you are always the giver, the fighter, the one holding everything together. That story has shaped you, but it no longer defines you. You're not only strong when you carry others, you're strong when you demand to be carried too. As the hours pass, you may feel the weight of reflection. Perhaps you catch yourself staring into space, reliving old memories, wondering how much of your past still lives in the way you love, trust, and give. Perhaps you feel restless, like something is about to break open. This feeling is not wrong. The truth is indeed moving toward you, but in its own rhythm, not yours. By nightfall, a moment arrives. It may be small, almost unnoticeable to others, a glance, a sentence, a silence, but to you, it feels seismic. Something clicks in your heart. A realization, a recognition, a knowing that cannot be undone. Whether it confirms your suspicion, softens your doubt, or sharpens your clarity, it changes how you see the path ahead. And yet, Leo, the universe does not give you the full picture. Not tonight. What you receive is not closure, but direction. A whisper of what is coming, a glimpse of the mask slipping, a taste of the truth before the whole truth arrives. So the night ends with both strength and mystery. You have learned, you have felt, you have seen enough to know the days ahead will demand more of your courage. But you also know this, you are ready. No secret can outlast the light you carry, no betrayal can break the fire in your spirit, no silence can drown out the roar of your truth. Tomorrow will reveal more. Tomorrow, the threads left loose today will begin to knot together. And tomorrow you will stand at the edge of a revelation that will reshape how you see not only others, but yourself. Leo, your journey does not stop here. The truth you've been sensing is still moving closer, and the next sunrise will carry a weight you cannot yet imagine. So stay with me, stay alert. And if you want these revelations to continue arriving to you first, don't forget to subscribe and return tomorrow, because the next chapter of your story is about to begin.